a look at this, and it looks far much better than each in one individual trading strategy's equity curve. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Statira Trading. Today, I want to dive deeper into something I believe will help prolong your trading/investing careers, and something that has helped me become successful, and that is strategy diversification. It's something that is sometimes overlooked at the beginning of a trader's journey, and even myself fell victim to this in my early years. Now, I'm not saying that just trading one trading strategy is bad, but from my experience, even great strategies go through losing periods. And these are the periods that will test you as a trader, because there'll be lots of things going on. If you're in a losing streak and you've not made any return on your investment in the past 2 to 3 months, you can start thinking something's going wrong. So with strategy diversification, you can mitigate those losing periods and allow you to keep executing even through tough times. Let's dive into it, and I hope you take value from this episode. First of all, what do I mean by strategy diversification? What I mean is not trading just one strategy and limiting yourself to one market condition, but in fact trading multiple strategies that are uncorrelated. What I mean by this is don't trade like 3 breakout strategies, as you're relying on momentum, trends, and volatility in order to make a profit. Have different type of strategies. So it could be mean reversion, it could be break and retest, it could be reversals. Altogether, trading different uncorrelated strategies is definitely the way to prolong yourself in this game. Now, let me jump into an example of what I trade right now. So one of my trading portfolios, I trade 3 different strategies together. This gives me an edge in the market, and all strategies are different. I allow myself to be exposed to different market conditions. The first strategy I trade is a simple reversal strategy using supply and demand based on the higher time frames. This allows me to have an edge when markets tend to range or if they're getting to the end of a trend. The second strategy I trade is a break and retest strategy. I only use this after the reversal has initially begun. This allows me to take advantage of the early reversal and when new trends start to form, and it gives me a great risk reward. The third and final strategy I trade is our own algorithm Sequenti, which is more of a momentum-based strategy and trades the complete opposite of the reversal strategy. Now, more information on this system can be found on our website, and if you want to know more about EAs and if you're the right fit, please go in the description and you can find our EA assessment tool. But having these 3 trading strategies together allows myself to have great diversification going into markets, as I cover myself for many different market conditions. And this is something that I emphasize that you people as well do yourselves. So let's look at the chart of what my reversal strategy could look like. Now, none of these results are actually real. They're all just representations of what I've just made to try and show you an example of the benefits of having strategy diversification. So what we can see from this graph, this is just going to be an example of the reversal strategy. You can see that I just put 20 trades in because any more and then it just becomes very jumbled. But what we can see here is if we look at this, it goes into the negative down 2%. Then we can see we win quite a few. So we make 3% on that trade and 3% on that trade up to trade 4. And we can see between trade 4 and roughly trade 17, we go in a drawdown period. Now, for my reversal strategy, 20 trades in a year is roughly what I could get sometimes. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But what we can see here is, if I was only trading reversal strategy, that means between trade 4 and trade 17, that could be somewhere between 6 to 8 months. So between that period, I would have only been in drawdown. And one thing that I did learn early on was it's quite tough to be in drawdown and not make return on investment for that length of period. So this is where I started looking into diversification of other strategies, because I know that the strategy does work, but sometimes you can go through some of these periods, and I'm pretty sure some of you will experience the exact same. So let's just jump into what happens when we put strategy 1, 2, and 3 together and take a look at it. So we wanted to put the 3 strategies together into a table, and this is what we got. All the results are just totally randomized in terms of market conditions and how they may play out. And you can see from the previous slide, we've still got that red reversal in there that we can still see between trade 4 and 15 to 17. It still goes in that drawdown. We can also see the break and retest does well alongside the reversal strategy. There is some differences, but there is some little similarities. But this is why we wanted to create an algorithm that does the complete opposite of a reversal. We want it to keep taking the trend and the momentum that is given within the markets. So this is why you can see during the down periods of the break and retest and the reversal, this is where Sequenti really does perform. And it's very crucial that we, have these 3 different strategies, because each and every one of them are different. Some you can see between the reversal and the break and retest are correlated a little, but we can see with Sequenti it is the complete opposite. When Sequenti wins, the reversal tends to lose. And we'll move it on to the next slide, but you'll see the difference in combining 3 strategies like this together. It's so crucial within trading, because we can see within that 9 month, well, we're going to say it's 9 month period because that's how many trades I take in that period, Sequenti did well. So yeah, we'll just move into the next one and we'll combine everything together. So I've put the 3 trading strategies together now into a chart, and this is what the combined portfolio would look like. Now, to me, we can have a look at this, and it looks far much better than each in one individual trading strategy's equity curve. If we go back to the reversal I was speaking about between trade about 4 and 17, that would be about 6 to 9 months. We can see that it would be in a drawdown kind of stagnation period, where on this chart, when we put the 3 trading strategies together, we can see between that period, we actually made a positive return on investment. So this really goes to show, if you put 3 great strategies together, all slightly different in their approach, the likelihood of making that consistent returns, as long as the market plays out and your edge continues to play out, it significantly increases. And this is why we strive for people to use our own algorithm as like diversification with other strategies, or we want people to use their own strategies and just diverse like this, because you can see that putting the 3 together massively increases the results, and you can see that there's not too much drawdown within this combined portfolio. Now, this is just an example one, but I can tell you from my own personal experience that having the 3 together really does increase the likelihood of your return on investment month on month or quarter on quarter, as it is that we look at. So we really want to push you to really think about using multiple different strategies or using our own algorithm alongside the strategies that you use today. So I hope you enjoyed that short video and explanation of strategy diversification on the 3 strategies that I trade myself, and how putting them together can really boost your trading results, reduce drawdowns and stagnation periods if done correctly. Now, next week, we're going to dive deeper into diversification and look at portfolio diversification. This is where we're going to look into other areas out with trading that we believe is great things to look at alongside your trading. Now, if you want to see more like this, please give the video a like and give us a subscribe. Until then, I hope you have a great week, and remember to keep the balance.